Hello, and this is Omosola, day 18. I can't believe it. Every day from now on, I'm going to be going, I can't believe it, I can't believe it, because when you start something, 1, 2, 3, you're thinking, am I ever going to get to 21? And then it starts creeping up. I am so excited. I'm so excited. So today is day 18. 18 of what some people will be asking, what is she doing and what are we celebrating? It's been all about self-reflection. Self-reflection in the sense that what is been happening from 2023, the beginning, January, all the way up to November and possibly December. So here I am again doing this reflection. Some of you may have heard it so many times if you've been following, if you've been listening. So the most important thing is that they say there's power in repetition. So I'm repeating it again. Why is Omosola taking you on this journey of 21 days self-reflection? And why are you turning up for this 21 days self-reflection? Because I guess you also have been self-reflecting. I have been self-reflecting because I want 2024 to be an amazing year for me. I want it to be transformational. 2023 has been great, but why not have an even greater 2024? So that's why I am self-reflecting, because if we don't take stock of what's been happening, how do we know what to change? How do we know what to improve? I have gone on a journey of inner reflection, inner self-reflection, thinking about values, about attitudes, about purpose, about mindset, about what mind shift has to take place. We've looked at behavior. We've looked at what are we saying? How grateful are we? How thankful are we? Do we understand what gratitude means? So I've been on that inner journey. What about affirmation? And then from there, we started looking at the outer things that we self-reflect on, and we've also gone on this journey. Yesterday it was about consistency. How consistent I can say, yes, I've been showing up for 18 days now, so the consistency is working. Today is about human assets, and I think it's a very, very important part of our lives that we need to really sit back and reflect on. Again, I'm going to give you a definition. What is human assets? What does that really mean? And from that, I am going to be asking you questions. I'm asking myself the same questions. So they're not questions that I expect you to answer here and now, but they are questions that I'd like you to go away with and think about them, because from thinking about them is where and when we are going to start getting the answers of our self-reflection journey. So, definition. What does the term human asset mean? It refers to the collective value, skills, knowledge, capabilities, experience, and potential possessed by These are potentials possessed by individuals within an organization, within our immediate or wider environment. Human assets are considered a crucial resource, such as the same way we look at financial, technology resource, and physical infrastructure. So that tells you that human assets is extremely important. Now, let's break that down. What does that really mean? We're talking about relationships. We're talking about the people who are in your life. We're talking about the people who have influenced you. We're talking about the people who have been possibly on your nerves and you're wondering, do I need them in my life? Because sometimes we have people who are on our nerves for a good reason. And we have some people who are there. They are really a thorn in the flesh and they shouldn't be there. How do we know who we should keep, who we should move away from? How do we know who has been of value to us? How do we know who has influenced us in positive ways? How do we know people who have been there, who have contributed, if we do not reflect? So you can see, again, I've started to combine the two together. Why I am dissecting, as it were, human assets. Who are the people that have been in my life? Who are the people that have been in your life that have really, let's stick to, have contributed? It's a very good idea to look at people who shouldn't be there, because again, people who shouldn't be there in there. But don't get rid of people just because you don't like them. They might be telling you the hard truth. So again, it's about evaluating. Why do I want this person in my corner? Why do I not want this person in my corner? Again, it depends on, there's some people you can't get rid of. There's family you can't get rid of. You just have to be very diplomatic, and you know how to deal with. But we're talking about people, well, I'm talking about people on the journey to my success, to where I'm going. Remember, we talked about vision, about my purpose. Who are they? I'm tying them to the goals that I set. I'm tying them to the planning. Have the people that I've assigned to those things, those projects, those goals, those tasks, have they met it? Are they the right fit? Remember, I said today is all about questions. Questions to go away and think about. What do you have in your corner? Who are the people you have in your corner? Who are the people you need in your corner? Who are the people you want to get rid of? Now, we also are going to be looking at teams. Again, this is all about questions. It's about giving you prompts, giving me prompts to have a deeper thought when I'm reflecting. So I'm not just doing this haphazardly, but I'm really thinking deep. I'm using my favorite word. I'm laser focusing on relationships and who I have in my corner. That's going to take me to where I'm going. And it will also inform us on the people that I need that maybe are not there as I enter into 2024. So it is extremely important that we do take stock about our human assets. And I call them assets because they're people that are supposed to take us to where we're going. And I'm also linking it to self-reflection. Is there a need to self-reflect on my human asset? And from the questions I've thrown out there to you, to myself, you definitely know that they are very important. Now we talk about team. Now, one of the things I do is I teach balloon display within the adult learning. And every class we have to do teamwork. Now, some people, you can't get rid of them. They have to be part of the team. But within that team, it's about who has what strength. So when they're given an overall project to do, they all look at each other and see what strength they have and play to their strength in order for them to get an amazing outcome. And every time the team comes together and work based on people's assets, people's strengths, the outcome is great. And the things that we're not so good at, hey, we can't be good at everything. That's why it's called teamwork. So again, I'm reflecting on my team. How have they contributed? Have they contributed? What are the things we can do better as we evaluate teamwork? So I've talked about identifying contributors. Who are those that are in your team, and are they doing the right thing? As we start preparing for 2024, who else do I need on my team? I recognize, and I've talked about the diverse team. You can't do everything. You need a team. Do you belong to a tribe? Do you belong to a group? Now the internet has made things so easy. We can connect with anybody and a lot of people more than before virtually. So we have more opportunities to join different groups. Are you in a tribe? I'm in a tribe. If not for the tribe, I would not be on social media, because I have been in a tribe where I will use the phrase iron sharpens iron. We all bring our strengths together. So as I reflect, I'm reflecting on the fact that my being able to show up, my being able to do the things, it's not even just about showing up, it's about the technical things. What are you learning? So have you got the right people in your team? Again, lots of questions for you to reflect on. So whatever your area of influence is, whatever it is that you want to achieve, whatever it is you have achieved, where did you have the right people on your team? So there I have linked it again with self-reflection and why not just having people in your life without thinking and doing the deep, how it's important to know. So hey, self-reflection again shows up. It's so by combining self-reflection with identifying your human assets is great. And I put something down here. I said that money is great, but your human resources, your relationships are more powerful sometimes than money, because you may have money and you may not be able to see, buy, get what you want. But if you've got somebody, I used to say somebody, you know, the mafia, they say somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody, the power of people. So it is so important that we take stock. And I'm going to finish off by, of course, you know, my favorite quotes that ties whatever I'm talking about together with self-reflection. And I have got one or two here that have stood out, which I'm going to share with you. It says, self-reflection is the compass that guides our human assets to navigate through challenges and illuminate the path to success. Because at the end of the day, we want 2024 to be a more successful year than 2023 has been. So in order for us to do that, we need to take stock of who we have, who's going with us. Another one, it says, the value of our human assets multiplies when cultivated through the introspective garden of self-reflection. Simply, when you take stock and you know who you have in your team, you know how to either multiply that, having more people, like-minded people, mastermind groups, like-minded people, to accelerate to the next level. And I think there is just one more I will throw in, and then we'll be talking about what's coming next. In the realm of success, the mirror, I love it. Anytime mirror comes up, it's about us reflecting. I'll start again. In the realm of success, the mirror of self-reflection unveils the potential of our human assets. So, reflection, without a doubt, plays a big part and a big role in identifying who we have in our team, who we have that's driving our dream, driving our vision, driving our purpose. And it's important that we take stock. So that's where I end my conversation around self-reflection and human assets. Tomorrow, it's going to be about well-being. We need to reflect on well-being. Where does that sit? Where did that sit on our journey this year? Where did it sit in 2020, from 2020, January 2023 up until now? What did we start off with? What was our plan for well-being? Because all said and done, if we are not living right, we will not be able to maximize potential. So tomorrow I'm going to be talking day 19. I'm going to be talking about well-being and how reflection plays a part in that. So from me, Omosola, your transition and transform coach, it is bye for now. See you tomorrow.